So I've got to switch over to the because I can't pass PCM, even though yeah I could put PCM through there, but that's only bringing out the two channels on left or right. So I had to go over to back over to here, select over to HDMI input. I don't believe there's any surround on this. So, but let me see how it goes in a sec. I like the opening. It's so clear and clean, and outer space looks so pure here. I mean, look at all the colours in space. Now, I don't know how they would do the music because it's like a kind of discrete, like mono, 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 and how they. I'll just wait until there's something like some dialogue going on. Oh, I noticed a little bit of the music kind of shifting, but it's not real true discrete. Not what I'm hearing. Not what I'm listening to.
Just one more, please, Dr.
Oh yeah, some dialogue panning
A
now.
little closer to the wings, sir.
A little more profile, Dr. Meacham.
He wants to get that far-away visionary look. Cal, we know how tired you must be. We'll make it as short as possible.
Fire away, gentlemen. But I warn you, I am beginning to feel far away a visionary.
How about your conference with the Committee on Atomic Power?
Not my conference. 20 engineers and scientists were there.
20? Hardly a routine meeting, would you say?
Yeah, and look, Cal, we won't buy the committees getting you VIPs together for a cocktail party.
All right, boys, I'll tell you this much. Under discussion was the biggest job we've ever tackled. The industrial application of atomic energy.
But that's not news, Cal. We all know there have been several industrial reactors in work already.
Well, let us say then that in the light of recent developments, those plants may already be obsolescent.
Electronics is your specialty. How does that fit in with atomic energy?
You boys like to call this a push-button age. It isn't, not yet. Not until we can team up atomic energy with electronics. Then we'll have the horses as well as the cart.
How long has the Army been handing out jets, Doctor?
Problem with this dialogue I'm listening to is I can tell it's inside a room. It's got a bit of an echoey sound, and because it's inside recorded in a room, and then ADR looping.
Remember me, will you?
I'm concentrating on the reconversion of certain common elements into nuclear energy sources.
Huh? How's that again?
What counts is how I make it work.
I see. Oh, good flight, Cal.
Thank you.
So long.
Just do some muting, monitoring, listening. Center signal is a little bit low. It's I don't know. I mean, look, there's no change in the panning or signals or anything, apart from when they. Oh dear, what the? God, fucking hell, just mute. I was doing my fucking head in that. That fucking shit stopped. Oh, thank goodness. In a nutshell,
Cal, you okay?
Okay.
What happened? How'd you bring it in?
I would just say it's
What do you mean you did?
Controls went out.
probably just better just to play it in mono playback, just mono, because it doesn't really seem to work very well, the perspecta stereo. It's I know, the mix on the Forbidden Planet seems a little bit different and kind of, that might have had a kind of kind of process, but this one they say is kind of keeping more or less to the original. Yeah, well, I'm not going to, you know, smash the disc up on this one. There's no reason. It's not Disney, all right, so don't worry. Yeah, where they lowering the left or right now. And all they're doing is just slight changes in. I kind of, at one time, I think it was back in the back in the 80s or 90s, I think maybe the 80s, and I was just messing around with my dad's hi-fi system and taking a recording of a video, you know, a TV show or something that was in mono, and just messing around with by looping the sound into the system, going through to the tape deck and just messing around with the record levels, left, right, and panning certain sounds to where I visually see something more or less where it's moving from the middle of the screen over to the left, over to the right, and just panning the sounds more or less. I didn't know what I was doing, or understood, but it kind of like, I don't know if I even recorded it onto the tape and then tried to then play it back, but I was just messing with the, you know. Oh, that's an off-screen dialogue pan. And then on-screen dialogue pan, and then. But if it was done today and done using the original tracks, you know, dialogue tracks got to be absolute dialogue track. Sound effects got to be absolute sound effects. Can't have any crosstalk, because when they try to pan the sounds or do kind of, you know.
Into thin air.
35,000 volts.
Heartbeat knows it's supreme.
Okay.
35,000 volts. Well, it's a good thing my system didn't blow up.